All right, Coach.
First of all, excited to win. It's good to learn lessons while doing what you need to do. But beyond that, I thought we just saw some things that we wanted to see tonight. First unit offense, Kenny spread the ball around, kept himself clean, moved the group, and we were able to, check that box in terms of getting them a quality rep at the process. The things that they did at the hotel, the procedural things leading up to play, that collective of guys. They're young guys, but they have some experience now, and so we asked them to maybe step outside of themselves and in the lead up to performance and get a feel for the group. What is the process of the group's preparation looks like? And so enjoyed that. I think it teed up the performance that you saw. Had some other guys, show some good things. Calvin Austin, Ant Mac, Herbick on defense, Benton on defense were young guys that I thought that kind of stood out. But there's a lot of teaching and learning that needs to happen based on the result of what just happened. It just is. I think it's reasonable to expect us to be significantly better next week. This experience of having been in a stadium and in an environment like this, man, if we don't use it as a catalyst to work next week and get better, then shame on us. And so we're excited about that. Had some in-game injury. Deuce Russell at linebacker had a knee that's going to be evaluated. Kwiatkowski had a shoulder. Duke Dawson's got a knee. Those guys, need to be evaluated. Don't have a lot of information there. We had a few guys that had minor injuries and so forth in the 11th hour leading up to participation. We chose to exercise some precaution and not allow them to participate. Guys like Larry Ogunjobi and Joey Porter Jr. We'll see the totality, all of that, when we get back to town and put together a good plan for next week. Again, we don't spend a lot of time talking about the guys that do not play. There's a lot of guys that played tonight and got some tape to analyze and learn from and made a good accounting of themselves. And so we're going to comb through that in a very professional way.
Coach, you had a chance to put a gold jacket on Rondé Barber in the season. What was that experience like to have that honor, and what did Rondé mean? What does he mean to you?
I don't know if I can put it into words what he means to me. We came together at an awesome age, and we're probably great for each other. I know I enjoyed the challenge of coaching somebody as smart and competitive and productive as him. I never wanted to let him down. I never wanted to let Lynch down. And those guys played ball. And so, together, man, we ate and fed our families and had a good time. And last weekend was really kind of, a culmination of that. And, can't put it into words to be a part of that. His story, his journey, so thankful for it.
Mike, did you like the big production come from the offensive skills after young guys Dixon's awesome?
We saw what we needed to see. It's a good step, but we'll keep pushing.
What's Barnes in the front since he's been here?
He's a veteran guy. He knows what he's doing. He brings energy. He's highly competitive. I'm sure it's easy to be competitive in these circumstances. You step in the bowls and stuff. But he's highly competitive and an energy bringer in practice situations day to day, and I appreciate that.
What was your initial evaluation of Broderick Jones? Got a lot of playing time out there.
Gave him a big exposure. I like his demeanor. I like how he finished. We'll comb through it specifically and look at hand usage and how he mixed up his protections and some of the things that are very technical that are a major component of this level of play.
Talked a lot about the offense being more explosive. You got 2 long touchdowns. We feel like went into those plays that made them successful.
We're not going to wear our hands out, patting ourselves on the back at this juncture. We had a good night tonight in some areas. Back to work.
The speed component with McFarland and Oscar, that's the intriguing thing of what you guys want to do.
Everybody knows those guys can move and run, and that's why we're excited about seeing what they're capable of doing. But, it goes beyond just the flat line speed, man. Those guys are developing skills relative to their position, know-how. And at this level, when it's good on good, speed doesn't win. It's speed in combination with know-how and skills relative to your position, and like the trajectory of both guys in that area.
Anyone else? We'll have Landon Roberts and Kenny Pickett over here.
Thanks.